Alrighty, and welcome back to Final Fantasy VIII. I did a bit of card playing and a little bit of grinding, not a lot. I did learn all the refinery abilities available to us, but that honestly wasn't actually that much because I already had Mid-Magic and Thunder Refinery for Quetzalcoatl. I already had Ice Magic Refinery for a long time now, and Fire Magic. So really all I got was the Status Medicine and Tool Refineries. Each of them were like 20 points each. It was not a lot of grinding there at all. And Time and Status Magic Refineries. Same thing. So the grinding was actually not long at all. It was more card playing that took forever. And I did it without gaining any XP at all, thanks to the use of card. So that was nice. But I got a bunch of goodies. So I'm moving around. I'm going to stop by the library one more time, just because you have to do it like 50 times before the end of the game. It's ridiculous. And then I'm going to head on out towards Balamb. They're cutting the library budget. We get the same amount as the disciplinary committee. How sad is that? At least they have they have a separate budget for the library itself and the library committee. Yeah. And they're complaining about their budget getting cut because they can't buy snacks anymore. Alright. That was worthless. But, yeah. Gotta do it quite a few times to get the complete ending for this little side quest. I'm gonna talk to this guy. This also starts a side quest later on. Have you heard? There's a card club here. The CC group. A bunch of card maniacs looking for worthy opponents day and night. Consider it an honor to be challenged by one of the CC group members. It will be a while before that happens, but the card club group, which seems like redundant, if you ask me, redundant name, but okay. The card club group is a big side quest. Okay. So we're just leaving. I probably should have started the recording closer to the gate or, outside. Alright, so before I actually get into Balamb, I did want to show off the world map just for a second, because we are now leaving our little island nation. Balamb is a small little island near the center of the map. There we go. These are all the locations we currently know of, because Dolette was over here, and this is where we're heading, I believe, Timber. So Balamb and Balamb Garden are there. So that's the world map. We are heading by train in an underwater tunnel to Timber. That is our current mission. Oh, forgot one more thing. Before I do that, I'm going to save real quick. Because, and definitely, if you're following along with me, playing along for any reason, definitely save before doing this. Because you may have to reload and do it again. But there's the Card Queen side quest involving this woman here. I am the Queen of Cards. I travel all over the world to monitor and enforce various card rules. So she'll tell you the region's rules, because the game changes depending on what region you're playing the cards in. Currently, Balamb's rule... Yeah, okay. Anyway, in order to start the Card Queen quest, you have to challenge her to a game and lose, and she's playing with the difference rule. So you have to lose the Mini-Mog card to her. So I could play Mini-Mog and then a bunch of garbage, because I'm going to intentionally lose the game. So you want her to take the Mini-Mog card off of you. Now, because she's playing with the diff rule, I don't want to necessarily lose too badly. Oh, well, I didn't mean to win. Alright. I'm gonna have to do that again. I just wanted to make it close, because she will, hold on. Because the trading rule diff, means the more you're beaten by, the more points they have at the end, more cards they get off of you. So I don't want her to win by too much. But I guess it's not a big deal, because I'm using a bunch of crap cards, except for the Mini-Mog, so I'll just let her take it. Just take everything. Whatever. Because if I do that, it's 5-5, then she can take that one. There we go. There we go. That's fine. Okay. Now, here's the important part. After you lose the Mini-Mog card to her, talk to her, and she'll tell you if she's going to Dolette or somewhere else. Like she'll say, oh, this region's getting boring, I'm going to go to this place. In order to advance the quest line, you have to have her go to Dolette. I mean, you can do it if she doesn't, but it takes much, much longer if she's not going to Dolette. So, well, I got lucky, first try. But if she's going somewhere else, save, reload, do it over again. Lose the card to her again, talk to her again. Okay, but with that quest done, oof, I mean, I have to, don't I? Alright, like, it seems like a weird, mandatory, empty your pockets thing. Okay. Yes, I'm going to Timber. Transcontinental Railroad. You have to use the ticket to get inside. Because the cabin is locked. You have to slide your ticket into the panel to get the cabin doors to open. Okay. See a lot of power lines zipping past. Seed has its own private cabin. Okay. I don't know if that rhymes in the original Japanese or not, but it doesn't rhyme in English. Pet Pals Volume 1. Alright, cool. I'm going to say not too much to get some background information. I kind of already know, but you know, for the audience's sake. Yep, occupied nation. Yeah, that's a very useful information. Is she motion sickness from the train? Okay. So everyone passes out. Alright, so now we're in a dream sequence playing as these soldier guys. And you notice how the dark gray is going to be the thoughts of the main party members as they're witnessing this dream. And then the lighter gray is obviously these characters speaking to each other. Alright, I'm just glad the characters kept their junctions in the dream world. Everyone's confused. Alright. Pretty sure that's going AWOL, dereliction of duty. These are Galbadian soldiers that were supposed to be fighting against Timber. So this is basically exactly the story Zell was just telling us, how Galbadia just invaded Timber one day. So we get the sense that this dream sequence takes place in the past. I don't need water. Alright. Can't park in the middle of the street. Okay, so yes, we were just blocking the street, and now we're going to a bar to gawk at the piano lady. What a lovely dream sequence. Oh, we're not going to stay at the hotel. Your usual table is ready. So yeah, the darkened out parts are Squall's thoughts. Okay, sit down at the table. I'm assuming that's Selfie. But all of the main party members are a bit confused by what's happening. Yeah, can't you see she's working? No. Okay, so now I have to go flirt with the piano lady. This is also the same song that played during the dance at the seed inaugurational ball, the party. Is this guy serious? Yeah. Okay. It's only a little bit pathetic. They didn't even get their drinks. See, I can't really relate to this too much. I don't think I was ever this pathetic. the implications. You notice the similarities here. Julia wants to talk to me, and he talks to himself too much. The irony being that, you know, Squall is also thinking to himself this entire time. They're kind of polar opposites, but there's a lot of overlap even so. It's kind of those weird sort of situations. So apparently she's pretty popular. So Mr. Laguna Lawyer. Okay. So this scene unfolds one of two ways, depending on which Timber Maniacs magazine you picked up in Balamb, if any. He wants to quit the army and become a journalist. Yeah. Tell people about all the things he's seen while he's traveling. But the scene varies depending on whether you picked up the one in the train station or the one in the hotel. And he passes out. No good at writing lyrics. She really likes the eyes. and then he's shipped off, and they never hear from each other again. I guess. I don't know. You wake up, so, yeah. Had such a nice dream. I dreamt I was a moron. Ooh, mystery music. Yeah, now this right here is probably the only thing that really bugs me about the plot of Final Fantasy VIII. Like, there's some things to be said about the gameplay, but this is the only nitpick I have about the plot. They treat all the characters having the same dream as just, oh, well, that's weird. Let's just focus on the mission. It's like, no, that's kind of a big deal, guys. But nope. I mean, I guess in a world where magic exists, they don't really think about it that way, but still, that'd be freaky for most people. But nope, they just don't care. Alright, so we have arrived in Timber. Okay, have to wait for the train to leave before I can do anything. And then the password was, but the owls are still around. Alright. So go up to a different train platform and immediately board a train. No time to explore Timber. That's alright, we will be back pretty shortly. Just curt nod. Yep. Okay. Watson Zone. And then the Princess. Special forces, and we're asked to wake someone up. Alright, but I believe there is a Alright, but that dream sequence was a fair bit of time, so I'm gonna go ahead and save and call that an episode. So thank you guys for watching. Next time we will wake up the princess and get the briefing of what our mission actually is. Why are we here? But thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next time.